Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is in the world for you guys. Look where I am today. Coming with another review, Sun State Motorcycles, and have a look at this puppy. Oh, there you go, holy cow. The Triumph Rocket 3 GT, mate. Oh, this thing's actually terrifying, look at it. I don't know why, but I haven't ridden a high-powered bike like this for a very long time. So obviously, I'm crapping myself a little bit, just a little bit. Also, just please like, hit the subscribe button and comment below my video, as each of those things help my channel grow. Cheers. Quickly before I get started, big shout out to Resurgence Jeans for looking after me. As you know, that's pretty much all I wear now, these Resurgence Jeans. They're super bloody comfortable. I don't have to rave on about it. Check this out. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my God. That was way faster.
Feel the heat, it feels warm.
Feels warm? Let me see. Alright. Yeah. Only the Jean. The PCAP's still there, look. Look at that. Mate, the proof's in the pudding. I don't really need to say anything else to sell them. Use code Gnarly 10 for 10% off, and links will be below in the description. Another thing quickly, just shout out to one of my subscribers. His name's Richard. He wanted me to set up a thing called, it's called Buy Me a Coffee. So I've set that up, the link's below, or the QR code's here on the screen. You can actually buy me a coffee or a tank of fuel or whatever. However you choose, it'll really help me out, and it's just another way to support the channel and help me getting out there and affording to do these trips and whatnot. So if you want to do that, really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Let's jump into this, eh? Oh man, holy demon. This thing, let's start off, looks off the bat. This thing, I actually dig the look of this thing. It's like a aggressive sport bike cruiser thing. I don't know. What do you think, man? Holy damn, the size of the motor is just crazy. Obviously it's got a drive shaft. It's very different. No belt, no chain. Wow, wow. The winter has just ended, and as you know in Queensland, as soon as winter ends, mate, the rest of the year is summer. It's already 25 degrees, I'm sweating. Oh man, anyway, the bike. So this is the Rocket 3 Storm GT. Holy demon, and isn't it beautiful, mate? Look at that. I actually dig the look of this bike. The starting price for this bike is $39,890. So it's pretty up there. It's about in line with most cruisers these days. Going off the site, this bike also comes in a sapphire black carnival red, but here we have the granite sapphire black, which looks bloody awesome. Holy cow, let's talk about the power of this thing, mate. And this big bloody 2.5 litre motor. So this is a 2500cc engine. It produces, are you ready? Are you ready, mate? It produces 225 newton meters of torque and 182 horsepower. Couldn't even get that out. Holy crap, holy crap. I don't even know what to say. That is very scary. You do not need this on a motorcycle. What were you guys thinking? But better to have it than not have it, right? Have it, not need it, not have it. As I said before, this is a shaft drive, as you can see, so no belt, no chain, no real maintenance really, so that's pretty bloody awesome. Obviously it's a 6-speed Pretty much all bikes these days are going to be a 6-speed. Suspension on this bike, it has compression and rebound dampening adjustments. In the rear, it has the remote hydraulic preload adjuster. A lot of tech in these new bikes, but I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. Tell me what you think below. Also tell me what you think. Do you like the look of this bike? Comment below. I want to know what you reckon. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, man. It's different. It's different. You guys know I'm a sucker for twin headlights. My Harley has twin heads. The weight of this bike is 320 kilos. That's actually pretty good. As you guys know, on this channel, most of the bikes I've done are cruisers. This is technically in the cruiser category. And this is at the lighter end. This is pretty much one of the lightest cruisers we have reviewed. And it has the most horsepower and torque by far, by far. Jumping round to the front here, it's got dual Brembo brakes on the front, and on the back you got the single rear. I've heard the braking on this thing's bloody awesome, but we're obviously going to test that out. As you can see in the rear, you've got a single side swing arm, so that's pretty cool. The fuel capacity on this bike, you got a big 18-litre tank, which is pretty damn good these days. It's about standard for that, and you're going to get about 6.6 litres per 100 out of this. It is a bit more than most cruisers, but it is nearly double the power of most cruisers. Not quite double, getting ahead of myself, but mental. This bike is obviously liquid cooled, and it's an inline 3-cylinder, as you can see. Inline 3, mate. Everything on this bike is standard at the moment. As you know, I like to keep all my reviews where the bikes are pretty standard, because you can't just compare modified bikes to standard bikes. It's a bit silly. This bike also has a fully alloy frame, and that's what makes it so damn light. This bike also has another really cool feature I like. What's that there, mate? Oh, you know, your passenger pegs. What? That is so slick. Look at that. Just hidden away, you know? How cool. That's the, mate, that's the most simple thing, but that is awesome. That is awesome. All right, let's jump into the bit more nitty gritty before we jump on and go for a ride. It's got your lean angle, sensitive ABS and traction control, switchable throttle maps, and intuitive cruise control. Yeah, it's rider focused technology, they call it. But yeah, it just kind of allows the rider to kind of explore your options, you know? So the difference between the GT, as I was saying before, this one's got it's got your Fords on it, and then also your pillion backrest as well, whereas the other model has mids and it doesn't have your backrest for your pillion. Also optional to get on this bike is your quick shifter. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what a quick shifter does, is you can hold your accelerator flat and just bop through the gears with your foot. You don't need to use the clutch, and same with going down. Yeah, it's just another cool option. The bike does everything for you, rev matching, etc, etc. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Obviously, as I mentioned, the bike has traction control, ABS. Coming up here, you've also got your heated grips, cruise control, high beam, low beam. You've got your little computer thing here, which we'll go through in just a moment. It's also got your electronic steering lock here. So basically what you do is you turn it and click the button and it locks your hangers in. All right, so click here, that's ignition on. Load her up, rocket 3, baby. So this is your small but practical screen. Over here, you've got your mode button. So you just click it and it'll go through roads, sport, rider, rain. Rider is actually a custom one that you can change and customize to how you ride. But we'll just go with road and we'll keep traction on, because I was informed that this bike will pretty much spin the back wheel through most gears. That's mental. Your other options, your odometer, all that good stuff, trip 1A. You can go sideways as well. It's got your liters per 100 and your range. Coolant checks okay. Contrast, cool, you can change all the contrast and the themes of this screen. You've got another theme you can go to here. There you go. Try and kind of changes it up to a fancy screen. Anyway, enough of this stuff. All right, that's pretty much it. I know I always forget stuff, but please don't shoot me. I just want to get on this bike and ride it. That's what I'm about. A real rider review, tell you how it handles, how the power delivery is, if it's comfortable. I do a 0 to 100 and the twisties, mate. Hey, let's jump on this puppy. Let's go for a ride. I'm sick of talking about the specs. You can look them all up online, all the fancy stuff about suspension, the brakes, and you know what millimeters the pistons are and all that good stuff. Like, you can look that up, mate. You'll be right. All right, get out of here. Let's jump on this thing. Before I go, I'll pop inside and get one of the boys to come out and film me, because someone asked, they want to see what you look like sitting on the bike. So I'll go get them to film me sitting on the thing real quick. There you go. I think I look pretty cool on it. I don't know, I'm 6'3", if that gives you any sort of idea. But yeah, anyway, let's jump on the bike. Let's go. Holy heck. Let's jump on this animal. So I'm not a little bit scared is an understatement, mate. There's a lot of power between your legs, mate. You know what I mean? Another thing with this thing is, I already forgot, you have to have your clutch in, even if it's neutral. There you go. That's what it sounds like with a standard exhaust. It has some rev restricting things, so you can't rev it too much in neutral, but you'll hear it once we're going anyway. Let's go, baby. You big mofo. Once again, shout out to Sun State Motorcycles, bloody legends. Heck yeah. It's actually a very normal cruiser seating position. You know, the bars are probably the same height as my Fat Bob, but they're pretty low and wide. It's got Fords. My knee doesn't even come over the tank. It's in line with it, if you can see that. Holy mother, what the hell? This thing shouldn't be legal, bro. Oh, mate. Woo. I don't think I'm actually going to turn traction off at all, if I'm honest. Oh man, let me just say off the bat, this thing's pretty comfy. Pretty comfy. It's got nice Fords on it, the bars, pretty good. The wind protection, basically non-existent, but that's okay. I'm sure you can put bigger screens on them too. But man, the power so far, I don't know what's going on with this traffic. The power so far is, oh, it's scary. I'll try and get a bit of open road or pulling onto the highway and see if we can show her off a bit, show some boogie, eh? Another thing I forgot to mention earlier is, if you squeeze in the front brake really hard on a hill, it has hill assist, so it'll hold on the front brake while you can just focus on your clutch and accelerator to take off. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if you need that tech, but it is cool. It is cool, just makes life a lot easier, I guess. Very nice. Just before the on-ramp, because I didn't get a chance to change it into sport mode, so we'll go mode, go down to sport, click that in, it's selected. I think it's in sport mode. It is. We'll go to second. Holy, whoa, whoa, what? Oh, woo, my ticker. Woo. Oh. I think a bit of poo came out. Yep, I'm gonna have to blur the speedo on that one. That's jail time, brother. Holy demon. Oh gosh. Oh, there we go, set cruise control. Oh, I can't explain that, mate. I don't know. It's weird with the drive shaft, the whole bike like torques up and stands up. Oh, it's such a funny feeling. Such a funny feeling. This thing is crazy. You wind it on,
in any gear, it doesn't matter. The power's there. Just whammed it on in 6th. See ya, bud. See ya. This is like someone's dream, right? If you have a sport bike and you're like, you know, I'm getting a bit older, I want something that's a bit more cruiser, but I don't want to give up the power. Bang! Rocket 3 GT. Get one up ya if you got 40 G's. Still pricey, but mate, holy crap, the power is unreal. Honestly, I've ridden 1000cc bikes and stuff before, sport bikes. This still felt quicker, and this is way heavier. Dude, that's just weird. It must be the torque, dude. 225 newton meters of torque. Just an animal. And I'm comfy as. The wind isn't that bad. It just feels like you're on a naked bike. What a beautiful day. Just a quick reminder, get out and ride. Get out and get the elements, pure oxygen, sun. You know, it's good for your soul, good for your mental health. And check on a mate, alright? Definitely needs a screen if you want to do bigger Ks. I'm still so comfortable, it's ridiculous. The seat is actually very comfortable. It's like a nice saddle. It hugs your bum. It's very good. The bar position, I like low bars. These feel like they're in a great position for me. I'm 6'3". Knee position, foot position, feels awesome. Yeah, cracker. As you can see, I hope you can see this, we're sitting on 2,500 RPM at 110, so that's pretty good. It's effortlessly sitting on the highway, no worries at all. All right, so that's the highway. That was bloody awesome, bloody comfortable. Yeah, no worries at all. Sitting up at 110, 2,500 revs. Oh, she's comfy. My back is starting to get a little sore. Maybe it's from the wind bending me over a bit. But I'm also a bit of a cripple, bit of bad back, you know. All right, go up here, go up this way. We'll do the 0 to 100. Still in sports mode. Oh my gosh. Oh, that power is unreal. I've got traction control on too. Oh man, it's just going to be so scary trying to do this 0 to 100. I'll also get the times offline of what they reckon. But as you guys know, not my bike. I'm not going to be as hard on it as the professionals that are doing these tests. So also different weight people that do the runs, but we'll see what we can get out of it anyway, hey? All right, let's do this bloody 0 to 100. I'm going to drop Maltesers in my pants though, so all right, my GoPro's on now. I don't know what happened, but yeah, something happened, turned off, didn't get the 0 to 100. So we're going to try again. It was scary as all hell. I've got traction on, I'm not turning it off because I'm not an idiot. And I've aimed the GoPro down a little bit, so hopefully I capture the 0 to 100. All right, see how we go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh. It felt quick. It felt really quick. The bike's doing its job. Traction light came on. Oh man, it's doing its job. But I'm obviously, man, I'm not turning traction off, dude. That's just insane. The traction light's coming on for a good amount of time, which means it would just spin anyway. So we'll do another run here, and as I said earlier, we'll try and get the professional runs offline and see what they come up at compared to my times. All right, let's do one more. We'll see how we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Oh my gosh. It hits 100 in first, no worries at all. Oh, I still shifted, but I could have stayed into it. I could do one more run, but we'll leave it at that. I don't want to flog the bike too much, not mine. Holy cow. Bring this back up. Holy. Mate, I tell you what, that is a fast bike. I'm not sure if that's going to reflect because both runs, traction control lights, just holy cow. It would be an absolute party if I had traction off, but I just can't afford to replace this bike, you know what I mean? Anyway, the times would have been on the screen. I hope they're quick. It felt very quick. Yeah, as I said, not a professional, not on a track, don't have full leather suit, and I don't have perfect road conditions, but that felt so fast. You'll get an idea anyway. Even road mode, mate. Oh, traction light came on, dude. Second gear, roll it on, traction's on, mate. You'd just be lighting up a tyre up at 100 kilometers an hour, no worries. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know who thought of this concept. Let's make a 2.5 litre motor, basically a car motor. We'll chuck it in a bike and have fun. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I love the little gurgles and pops that this bike does when you're backing off the throttle, downshifting. It's awesome. It's like gurgle pops. And it's cool. It's only a stock exhaust, so I wonder what it'd sound like with aftermarket. Also, another thing, the braking on this bike, it's freaking unreal. Oh, I also don't want to slam him on too hard, but I haven't had that many hours on it, so I am chucking the brakes on a bit, and yeah, you can tell the ABS is working. She really wants to stop. That's awesome. Brakes are awesome. Wow. All right, here we go. Into the twisties. Very scary. Wow. I'm not gonna nail it. I'm just gonna keep it really smooth, you know. Wow, it feels just like a sporty. Just like a sporty. I feel like I'm on a sport bike then. Yep. Oh, how's that? I hit my peg. I didn't think I'd ever hit my peg on this bike. Oh, roadworks here. Oh my gosh, that was actually so scary but so smooth, but also didn't feel that fast because it still had so much more to go. Oh dude, that still had way more to go, dude, and I had my foot off the side so I could know roughly where the peg was, so I scraped my boot. Didn't think I was going to do that, but yeah, that wow, that felt unreal. That felt unreal. It has a sport bike feel as a cruiser. So very weird, very foreign, because I haven't ridden a sporty for ages. It's been a little while now. Wow, dude. Smooth power, was in road mode, wasn't in sport mode. No worries at all. Holy cow, that was fun. This is like the perfect cruiser slash hit the twisties, dude. That I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked how well that handled, and I'll still hold them back because I have to remember that every time I get on these. Not my bike. Calm down. Relax. Relax. Oh, anyway. Wow. Ah, the serenity. I don't know if it's just me, but the heat coming off this manifold here. Oh, I'm cooking. I am cooking. Oh, as soon as you're going though, oh, that's better. As soon as you're going, I'm all good because my leg's up higher. Oh, dude, I was cooking. Sitting there though. Tell you what, like you can just throw this monkey around, brother. Great handling. As you can see, I get off the bike as well, just to be a bit safer. I don't want to use the whole edge of the tyre, especially when it's not my bike sort of thing, you know. Sorry about the wind noise, my helmet's a piece of crap. Oh yeah. No, you're right, champion. Oh, there's a big spot over there for you, but no, you take off all the single parts. No, you're right, mate. Yeah, you're right. Oh, there you go. Rocket 3 GT. Absolute weapon. Bit of a donkey. Oh, I gave the tyres a workout. I was in these weird, I think these are for water on these tyres. Yeah, the Avon Cobras. Yeah, I was over in, I think these are to expel a bit more water, pretty sure. But yeah, I was all the way down here, look. How do you use the whole tyre on that? I guess it doesn't have a huge peak, but there you go. Man, you seen how far I was off the bike, and then I'm still down here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, dude. I was so far off the bike too. That gives you an idea how, like, if you really want to throw this around, you can. You really can put it through the corners, chuck it in and get amongst it, you know. That was smooth. I wasn't even, not comfortable on the bike yet. You know, just getting used to it, and there you have it. Effortlessly. Wow. Well, I'm going to go for about another hour or so ride. Just enjoy it for myself. No camera, and then we'll go back to Sun State Motorcycles, and then we'll give you my final thoughts, eh? Awesome. Awesome. See you there. Awesome. Here I am back at Sun State. Big shout out to them again. Thanks so much for letting me review your bikes. Yeah, it's bloody awesome. Wow. Triumph Rocket. Where do I start with this thing, mate? Holy demon. Mate, that was a ball of fun. I took like the town way here, the busy way, to come through a bit slower speeds through some cars and stuff and see how it went. Went alright in lower speeds. We'll start off with the negatives on that note. Seems to want to, it just wants to go, you know what I mean? Like, it's not upset, it's not bad or anything like that. It just wants to go, you know? It's like, it doesn't really enjoy the lower speeds. It's not bad at all, don't get me wrong. I know some rocket owners will be like, oh, it's fine, you know? It's just not as smooth as some other bikes. It is a 2.5 litre freaking bike, you know what I mean? Another negative I wanted to point out, I don't know if this isn't massive, but someone told me to stop being so soft on the bikes, so here we go. Apparently I'm too nice, I need to not let back a bit. So, as I showed you, it has the electronic steering lock. My question is, hey, there might be an override for this somewhere. My question is, what if the battery's dead or the electronics die or something? You're in the middle of nowhere, you went to climb a mountain, example, and now you come back and you can't get your steering lock undone. Then you can't, how are you gonna get on the back of a trailer? It's just gonna make life very hard. I don't know, is there an override for that? Let me know. I couldn't find any information on it at all. So this here, the fuel cap, I don't know about this. And the material down here, as you can see, it's oxidizing already. This bike has 300 Ks on it. Just little things like that. This could be better. This is just kind of weird, bro. I think this is a weird cap setup. I don't know. I mean, apart from that, I love the look of the bike. I don't know if because I'm a cripple or not, but by the time I got back here, my back was killing me. Maybe the wind. It is a cruiser, you can always put a bigger screen on it. So yeah, just those things really. Not massive things. Oh, and in traffic, man, my legs got hot. I got hot quick. I don't know if because of this setup, but yeah, I got hot quick. Tell me what you think if you own one. Do you agree with me on these, or am I just, you know, being a bit too picky? Another thing here is, does anyone use their whole hand? If you do, I've got a big hand, right? I have to move my hand right in here to try and get the whole grip. I know a lot of people use 2 fingers anyway. Yeah, and I ride with my hand outside, just better control. And my hand's off the side of this thing. Once you pull it in, my hand is completely off the side of this. So maybe that needs to be longer, I don't know. Very picky, I know. 3 little things, nothing really massive, or 4 little things, nothing huge. Another thing I'm not a massive fan of is, you know how the indicator turns itself off? It has like the sensors, turns itself off.
I don't like that on any bike. This has that. You come into a roundabout, you kind of have to slightly bank left and then go right. By the time you get to the middle of the roundabout to go right, your blinker's off. I nearly got hit by a car earlier, so that's one thing I don't like. I don't like it on any bike. It's just me. Just, I can turn it off myself, mate. I'm not an idiot, you know what I mean? And it's turning it off, it's preempting it. Because you go a slight bank left and then by the time you get to go right, it's already off. I don't know, just being picky. Positives, the power is unreal. All the traction control and electronics on this is super smart, super responsive. It saves you real quick. Like as soon as it starts spinning, traction's on, but it doesn't really sacrifice power. It doesn't feel like it sacrifices power anyway. It still rips. Like it's stupid going warp speed. Could have been locked up today. Super comfortable. It's another thing I like about it, the speed, the comfortability, and the handling. Awesome. And honestly, I do really like the look of this bike. I just think it's something different. It looks cool. I love the twin front headlights. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough looking bike, and the single rear swing arm's awesome too. So I can't really think of any other negatives or positives. Yeah, it's super smooth on the highway. It loves high Ks, not so much the low end. So I don't know, if I could be picky, that's what I would say. And yeah, I don't know, apart from that, loved it. It's an awesome bike. 40K, am I gonna go out and buy one? Nah, not for 40. One, I can't afford it. And two, I don't need that much power, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you might say, oh, you're soft, mate. Yeah, I'll put a turbo on that, make 500 horsepower. Yeah, well, go on then. Oh, and the braking, sorry, the braking on it the braking's amazing. Like it brakes freaking hell. You just pull on those brakes, mate, you stop on a dime. Yeah, it's very impressive, very impressive. I probably wouldn't own one, I don't know. I just don't feel like I need that much power. So I worded that wrong. I'd own one, but I'm not gonna go buy one because I don't need that much power. I don't want that much power. It's just ridiculous. Thing's mental. Yeah, bloody awesome bike though. Yeah, anyway, that's it from me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, as it really helps my channel grow. Really appreciate it. Comment, just let me know what you think, and what bike do you want me to review next. All right, see you on the next one.